This video, I face off against Angry Leprechaun, the coach of the Detroit Lycanrocs, in a high-stakes draft league battle. Both of us are sitting at 4-3 and already locked into playoffs, but this match is all about momentum. My secret weapon? A defensive Sneasler holding a Payapa berry, ready to take hits and turn the tide. Will Sneasler bury the competition, or will the Lycanrocs prove too tough to crack? Stick around to find out. Also, my goal is to reach 100 subscribers by the end of 2025, so if you enjoy the battle, consider subscribing. It's free and helps me out a ton. Otherwise, let's get into the battle. What is going on, SPDA fans? So today we are back for our week 7, maybe even week 8. I think it's actually week 8. So we see the Dragapult, we see the Flygon, which is his Terra Captain. We are very afraid of that Flygon. The Porygon is a surprise. I think because we are AV and he might not expect the Assault Vest, we can lead with our Toph and do some damage with the to the Glimmora. I believe with the Toxic Debris ability, it's only physical attacks that allow Glimmora to get its Toxic Spikes up. So hopefully that will allow us to prevent Toxic Spikes from going up. But good luck, have fun to Angry. I know he's bringing the heat, so let's get into the battle. So our opponent is going to lead off with that Glimmora as we lead off with our Sandy Shocks or Toph. This is perfect for us so that we can hit it with a special attack and not have to worry about Toxic Debris going off. So we don't have Earth Power just because like Arboliva could have come and with the Grassy Terrain and all those things, but Flash Cannon is going to do some good damage here. If he Earth Powers, we do live that. Let me just double check that if he does Earth Power Glimmora, oh, you lead. Say he's modest, like worst case scenario. Earth Power is barely a 3-hit KO, so we are going to Flash Cannon while he'll probably get up his rocks. So let's go for the Flash Cannon. So he goes for Stealth Rocks. He sees that he's faster, so he's got to be like max speed to get some Stealth Rocks up. We still have not learned our net lesson from our match with Nova. Is that a crit? Yeah, that's got to be a crit. Okay, because my calc said it was doing a 52. So we did not see any Toxic Spikes go up there either. So we're going to Volt Switch here to get some momentum, hopefully. He could go into his Flygon and maybe get an Earthquake off, but Volt Switch here, he probably goes for Earth Power now, so just goes for a second layer of Spikes. So we have 1 layer of Stealth Rocks and 1 layer of Spikes. Both of those are here to stay. We're just glad that there was no Toxic Spikes going off, although we did have Sneasler here in order to get some of that damage off. So now that that's gone, what does he go out into? So I think we may go into our... Oh, and let's track that kill. Okay, first blood, we are on the board. Let's track that kill. So we are... I tracked this by texting myself. So, Sandy Shocks KOs Glimmora with Volt Switch. We are on the board. Sneasler could go. I don't want Sneasler to take any unnecessary damage. And so maybe Archaladon may be the best bet, right? So Archaladon is good against like the Dragapult wants to come in. Maybe you turn out Porygon as well. So or Guru Patik as well. Because Zalfu takes the least from Stealth Rocks, I think we're gonna go into our Archaladon. So we go into our Archaladon. I really just picked something. I don't think that was the best move. So we goes into our Archaladon. Oh, we did take a lot from the Stealth Rock Spike actually. And so he is going to go into his what? What is he gonna go into? He could go into his Flygon because of how defensive and bulky our Archaladon is. I'm not too concerned about Flygon at all. If it starts setting up Dragon Dances, it may get a little crazy, but Earthquake does 56 to 67, and we'll be able to take it out with a Dragon Pulse as long as it doesn't Terra. It's probably Terra Steel, I'm assuming. Let me look at my team again. So against my team, I think maybe like, well, I wouldn't run Terra Normal because of Spectrier. And like Oinkologne and Archaladon, like I don't think Terra Normal makes sense for him. I don't think the Boom Burst is doing that much. And Bubbles comes out, and Bubbles is the Flygon. Okay, so are we gonna sack our Archaladon? So Flygon comes out. We don't want it to get set up. Choice Band Flygon OHKOs us. It takes us out completely. What does it do to... Toph isn't going to take that well either. Ooh, I think something dies here. I think something dies here big time. We need that. We need that. What does it do to Toph? What does it do to our Aqua? Flygon. Outrage with KOs. Earthquake would do so much. First impression. Oh my gosh. This thing is insane with the Choice Band. We're going to sack off Toph. We're going to sack it off. We only brought it for the... let me look at my notes. We brought it for the Volcarona for sure. We brought Sandy Shocks for Volcarona, Corviknight, and Arbalava, and he didn't bring any of that. So he's going to go for... We take our Spikes, we take the Stealth Rocks. Oh, and we see the Terra. Is it Terra Steel? I was expecting Terra Steel because I think that goes good with Levitate, and it is Terra. Oh, Terra Normal. So if we stayed in with our Chaladon there and Body Press, we would have been in such a good... Goes for Earth Power. Yep, so Earth Power takes us down to 155. Oh my god, I didn't see how much that did to us. Wait, Earth Power? Hold on. So he's a special? He's special. Is he Specs? So hold on. So Sandy Shocks against Flygon. Let's say he... Not Max Attack, not Choice Band. Oh my gosh, this whole calc is wrong. So offensive, say 252. Special attack. We didn't see any Life Orb. Earth Power. And we are at... Oh, it may take us out. We're at 155. 41%. Earth Power. Earth Power doesn't take us out, actually. And we do have... And it's Terra Normal now, so Body Press would do some damage. Yeah, so let us... Okay, we're gonna Body Press. We're gonna Body Press. Oh my god, this timer is so fast today. I feel like it's... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He goes for the Agility. We go for Body Press. Okay, so it takes down to half. Does it Roost here? Agility is crazy. Oh my gosh. What is... Oh, I think I might have the wrong mic selected. Let me switch mics. Okay, so maybe that gives my mic being better, but Body Press. Oh my gosh. And if this means that there was no sound going. Right now I'm just reacting to how crazy this Flygon set is, but we're just gonna Body Press again. What is... I don't know what he... Oh my god, Earth Power may take us out, maybe it gets a... It doesn't look like it takes us out because we're AV. And we were rocking AV for the Volcarona. That really sucks that I have the wrong mic selected, so hopefully that doesn't make me have to go to the post-com at the beginning, but hopefully you heard that. So the Dragapult comes out. Dragapult, Body Press. Again, we brought this for the Volcarona. We brought this for the Arbalava and the Corviknight. All of those did not come. So against a Dragapult, say he's Choice Specs, Draco Meteor would take us out. Shadow Ball, Flamethrower U-Turn would not take us out. Let me just check physical because I wasn't even expecting. Dragon Darts does 36 to 48. Dragon Darts would be a roll to take us out. It'll be a roll in our favor. It's a 37.5% chance to take us out. So we are going to... We're going to let this go down. We're not going to try to predict. We're going to let this go down with a Volt Switch. I'm really taking my time here. Dragon Darts goes in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did that do... It's banded. It is Choice Banded Dragon Darts. Is it not? Let me check. So without the ban, that was a roll. But that first one did so much. Oh my god. Item, Choice Band. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's Choice Banded. Not even surprised. So Sneasler doesn't want to take it. Oinkalone doesn't want to take it. Spectrier could. Oh, but we have the rocks in one spike. But Spectrier has boots. We're at 100%. We're not at 41%. We're at 100%. Dragon Darts would not KO us. Against... Well, our Guru Pratik is our main things. I think Guru Pratik would scare it out, and then we'll be able to get a Draining Kiss off on something. So Draining Kiss would not KO it, but it would allow us to get back some of the damage that it does. And oh my god, I should have went into Archaladon, because Archaladon is the one that can. Nope, Archaladon doesn't want to take that either. But it would get the defense boost. Okay, that was a dumb play. It's the timer. Like, everything has to go so quickly. So I think we have to U-turn. I think we. No, but we just need damage. But if the Quackle Ball comes, oh my gosh, there's so many. I'm really inside my own brain here. Dragon Darts is 50. I think this scares it out. So we're gonna Draining Kiss. We're gonna Draining Kiss. It stays in. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that doesn't do so much. Okay. We go for the Draining Kiss. That did nothing. Okay. But I think we win that. I think in that exchange we're winning. Right? Do we go into the Archaladon? Oh, I think I have to U-turn. I think that's what I have to do. This is because this really allows Quackle Ball to go crazy now that, with that damage on Guru Fatigue. So we're gonna U-turn out. He's probably gonna stay in Dragon Darts again. Because why wouldn't you? It looks like the exchange is even. It looks like he's winning the exchange. We can't encore this thing because it's already choice banned. It's going to be encored into whatever it wants to go for. It can't switch into like Shadow Ball. Oh, Phantom Force. Okay, so great. It does switch out. It's not going to get any more damage on our Uxie. Donald Duck comes out, which is... Oh, I was about to say that's the Quackle Ball, but that's exactly what we want. So he gets a special attack boost. Not great. But you turn out, and what is our answer for a Porygon Z? I thought our answer was our Oinkologne. So, Oinkologne looks great against the Porygon Z as long as it's not like set up or anything. He didn't bring any grass type, so he should be able to yawn this and put it to sleep. Sneasler? Would Sneasler do anything? Well, Sneasler is here for the... Oh, but it... Close combat would KO it. Unless it's Choice Scarf, but... It's not Choice Scarf. Nobody runs Choice Scarf. So if it's max HP, max defense, close combat still KOs it. But we're going to go into Oinkologne. Yes, we're going to go into Oinkologne. We're going to get a Yawn off so that it doesn't go crazy. Or do we just go for the Play Rough? We take the Stealth Rock, so we take the Spike. We get our leftovers, so he sees the leftovers. Go back into, I was calculating it. Okay, so Terra Blast doesn't do much, Ice Beam doesn't do much, Thunderbolt doesn't do much. Does this thing learn Focus Blast? I think it does. It doesn't learn Focus Blast. Does it get any sort of fighting move? No, it doesn't. So we are good to go for Body Slam. Doesn't do too much. Play Rough does do a bit, but we're gonna Yawn. We're gonna Yawn and put something to sleep. Let's see what he wants to go for. Maybe he sets up here with like a nasty plot. That would be great, so that we can put it to sleep and then do some major damage. So what is it going to go for? And we're not terroring because... oh my gosh, that did so much. Is that Choice Specs? Was that Choice Specs? Choice Specs. Choice Specs Thunderbolt? 252 special attack. That is so much. Oh my god. Choice Specs Thunderbolt 29 to 34. Maybe it didn't do that much and I'm just being dramatic. Oh, but it got the download boost, so it's +1. Yeah, that did do a lot. We're at 179 now. 179. So we're at 41%. Another Thunderbolt will take us out, but we are Terra. We're Terra Ghost, so that doesn't mean anything. So we are going to go for a Protect. He's probably going to... We go for the Protect, so he is officially going to fall asleep here. And so Thunderbolt, we go for the Protect, so we get some leftovers recovery, and it falls asleep on itself. So, leftovers, and then go to sleep. Good night, Porygon. Beautiful. Donald Duck is asleep. So now instead of at 41, we're at 206 now, so we're at 47. Thunderbolt is now a roll for sure. We are going to go for Body Slam, does the most of this. But I don't want like the I don't want the Dragapult to come in, so I think we are gonna go for Play Rough. Let's go for Play Rough. Okay, it stays in. It takes its mandatory turn of sleep. We go for Play Rough. Takes it down a little bit, not too much. Oh, but it gets Recover, doesn't it? So maybe we should switch out here. The Archaludon would be good to switch out into. Oh, but Ice Beam doesn't have to Archaludon. Okay, so Body Slam doesn't know, so we're gonna go for Body Slam now. It's probably gonna wake up because that's just my luck. It woke up. It's gonna go for Thunderbolt. Great. It's not gonna KO us this time. Yep, takes us down to there. Body Slam. Boom. Can we get a Para? Para would be beautiful. No Para. I was being greedy. I was just being greedy. We want some more Leftovers recovery, and because we know he has Choice Specs right now, we are free to go for a Protect, and that just gives us more time to think. Oh, that's why I could have switched into our Archaludon because of the Thunderbolt. So we oink along, gets his Leftovers. I think we have to let this go down. Have we let anything go down? Oh, the Sandy Shocks went down, right? I didn't track that. What killed Sandy Shocks? Oh, it was the Dragon Darts. Yep, so Dragapult KOs Sandy Shocks with Dragon Darts. Okay, and now onto the Oinkalon. So the Thunderbolt onto the Archaludon would do 32. Jesus. Oh my god. So we're gonna let this thing go down just so we can have a safe switch into our Archaludon without having to take two. But we are gonna, in the event that it does want to switch out, we're gonna go for a Yawn. So we stays in, Thunderbolt. Great, goes into the Oinkalong. So Porygon KOs Oink with Thunderbolt. Okay, now we can go into our Sneasler. Because even, we know this thing is Choice Specs, even if this thing is timid, yep, we are EV to outspeed it by 1. So we're going to go into our Sneasler. And he does not have a Steel type. He's gonna let this go down. Maybe it was dumb to take that much damage on the Sneasler. But he's gonna let this go down, so we're gonna Dire Claw. I don't know. Oh, he could have Recover. Oh, but we're faster. I don't think he's thinking about saving this whatsoever. He doesn't have Rocks up though, so maybe it is something that he can save. So he stays in, and Sneasler takes it out. So Sneasler KOs Porygon with Dire Claw. Honestly, I think the Dragapult comes out here. Against Dragapults, we're not doing too hot. I think if Dragapult comes out again, then something is getting KO'd. So, Porygon is gone. Twinum, what is Twinum? Is that the Dragapult? That is the Dragapult. So, we haven't gotten our Unburden off yet. So, because of that, we're gonna go into is Archaludon our only answer? Against the Dragapult, Choice Band. I think it is. And we are at 312 on our Dragonite. 312. Approximately a 2-hit KO after Stealth Rocks. I don't know if that takes into effect our boost, but it may be. This may be game right here, honestly. So we're switching out into our Archaludon. He's gonna go for Dragon Darts, so that takes us down to 288, and then we go down all the way to Dragon Darts, great. Oh, crit! Ooh, that's not good. 26. Oh my god, that crit makes me so mad. But that's the game we play. That's what they say. That's the game we play. Against the Spectre Air, Dragon Darts has a roll to take us out. So what we are gonna do, we have to Dragon Pulse. We have to Dragon Pulse there. That crit is crazy. So of course, yeah, he stays in. Um, so Dragapult KOs our Chaladon with Dragon Darts. So we may be able to bring this back if we can get our berry off with the Scream Tail. So we are going into our Guru Fatigue. We have to Draining Kiss here. That's the only thing we can go for. We Draining Kiss, get some damage off. Yeah, it's not looking good. Hopefully we can get one more kill. But as it relates to playoffs, like neither of us are super locked for playoffs. So if like the game ended here and either of us lost by this much, it would not be good. So hopefully we can get it down to like a 1-0 or something like that. But yeah, Dragon Darts is not very helpful. Let's see. He could switch into his Scream Tail. Maybe it has Shadow Ball. So he is switching out. We're going for our Draining Kiss. So Tiny Dancer comes out, which is the Scream Tail. We get Booster Energy. Is it Special Attack? Don't say it's Special Attack. Speed. Okay. Oh, Booster Energy Speed. I don't know what that does against Dragapult. I mean, against our Sneasler. So what is Scream Tail? Scream Tail. I think it's still bulky, but Photosynthesis Speed against our Sneasler. Unburden. We do still outspeed. So we are going to. What are we gonna do? We're gonna. What does this do to us? Because it could have Shadow Ball. I doubt this has Shadow Ball because this Scream Tail really suffers from like the what do they call it? The 4 move syndrome, where you can only run 4 moves and it wants to run way more. Dazzling Gleam does about 15% to us, so we're gonna U-turn out. We're gonna let it get something off. It goes for the Calm Mind. Okay, so it is +1 special defense, +1 special attack. If it has, okay, what could it have? It could have Psychic. It could have Psyshock. It could have Stored Power. And against our Sneasler, dang, Psyshock and Psychic would go crazy here. Oh, it could have that voice one. Psychic Noise. Psychic Noise. And we're at 273 on our Sneasler, which is 81%. It's not looking good. Maybe we have to go into our Spectrier. We may have to go into our Spectrier. Alright, we're gonna go into our Spectrier. We are going to. Oh my god, I think we've lost. I think we lost this. In case it wants to go for another Calm Mind. Are we faster? No, it's faster because of the booster energy. So we need to sub. We're gonna substitute up. Goes for Dazzling Gleam. Takes us down to 286. We go for substitute. We're down to 186. Dazzling Gleam hits through sub, doesn't it? Does Dazzling Gleam hit through substitute? It can hit through substitute. At least that's what the forum says. So we're just gonna go for a Shadow Ball. Goes for Dazzling Gleam again. Oh, it does not hit through substitute. Okay. Well, that's good. So it goes for Shadow Ball. Takes it down to there. I think another one might kill. Let's go for a Shadow Ball. Goes for Dazzling Gleam. Dragapult still like wins this game for sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Shadow Ball. Yep, okay. Scream Tail. And then it's gonna go for recover. Scream Tail KOs Spectrier with Dazzling Gleam. I think we have to try out our Amon. We have to try out our Amon. Hopefully it goes for a psychic move. Oh my god, that's rocks again. We're at 212. Oh, that's on our Vatu. On our Amon, we're at 212. That is 63%. Yeah, it's not looking good for us. So it's gonna outspeed. It goes for Psychic Noise. We have this berry. It should KO us still. Yep, for sure. Yep. So, Scream Tail KOs with Sneasler with Dazzling Gleam. And then from here, anything just comes in and KOs us. So maybe I'll have to rewatch this because maybe we aren't playing our best. We're gonna go for Draining Kiss. If I were him, I'd switch out into literally anything that takes his Draining Kiss and save that differential so he has a better spot in playoffs. But man, I'm kind of upset. Yeah, I'm not too happy about the way I play this. But I'm also, that crit on the Archaludon really was difficult. And I think the ways that there are just lots of things where I was like on the fence between like 3 different options, and I just ended up picking the wrong one. But he definitely switches out here for sure. Maybe into the switches out. Maybe into the Flygon. Maybe into the Quaquaval. Oh, Quaquaval comes out. So the Quaquaval comes out. We go for Draining Kiss, get some health back. Goes for Draining Kiss. That's it. Not really that much for being a super effective move, but it's also Draining Kiss. We're gonna go for Psychic Noise. If he Swords Dances, we can Encore it. So we're gonna Psychic Noise. That didn't do much either. Oh my gosh. So no healing for it. Goes for Knockoff. Didn't do too much because we're max HP, max defense. So take our boots off. Do we win this 1v1? We might win this 1v1. Is that Saltfest? Versus, so, Uxie versus Quaquaval. Or is it like, oh, yeah, Quaquaval special defense is, so even with an Assault Vest, Knockoff shouldn't be doing too much for us. We're going to get a Draining Kiss back just to see how much Knockoff does without. So, Draining Kiss takes it down to less than half. Takes us back up to 232. How much does Knockoff do? 232 to 148. And we are faster. So, I think we do one more Draining Kiss and then we can Psychic Noise. But the game is definitely over. We're basically choosing between a 4-0 and a 3-0 right now, if we can beat this Quaquaval. So we go for Draining Kiss, still doesn't do too much. It's gonna go for, we're back to 183. It goes for Knockoff, 183 to 101. So we definitely take one more of those. Does Psychic Noise take this out? No, we need one more Draining Kiss for Psychic Noise to take it out. And then Dragapult will just be able to come in and do whatever Dragapult does best. So this does make us finish the season 4-4, which anyone who's been in a draft league and has been 4-4 knows that could mean you're in playoffs or you're out of playoffs, depending. So flip turns into, yep, this is a very smart play on him. He's going to flip turn into the Dragapult. The Dragapult's going to come in and do whatever it wants to do. It could have Sucker Punch, it could have Phantom Force, it could have anything like that. Do we cover for Sucker Punch if it wants to go for Sucker Punch? Well, we've lost already, but sure, let's just show off the tech. We're going to go for Encore. Dragon Darts, of course. Yep, take us down to 4. And boom. I do think this would be a different game. Dragapult, KOs. Uxie. I do think this would be a different game if the Archaludon didn't get crit, but I also just wasn't playing well, and he was definitely playing his best. So GG's to Angry Leprechaun and the Detroit Lycanrocs for an incredibly well-played match. My defensive Sneasler didn't really work out as planned, but hey, you win some, you lose some, and there's always room to learn and improve. Playoffs are still ahead, so the real battles are just beginning. If you enjoyed this video, despite the rough loss, consider subscribing and helping me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by the end of 2025. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.